Having a lovely morning and enjoying the show so far. So that was Joyce Omondi, who I'm filling in for the next couple of days. She's away on leave, and I really do hope that you're enjoying the show. So right now, I want to talk to you about, state-of-the-art cooking school that has just debuted a very important feature in the market. So joining me right now, I have Johnson Bugwa, who is the head of marketing and enrollment at the Boma International Hospitality College, and Chef Chris Barton, who's the head of culinary arts at the Boma International Hospitality College. So the industry is buzzing about BIHC.
Yes.
So Johnson, first, I guess congratulations are in order.
Thank you very much.
I understand that you have achieved what is now considered as a feat, not only just in Kenya, but literally in this part of Africa.
True.
So tell me about that.
Thank you. So yes, we've just completed and commissioned our brand new kitchen, what we are calling the most advanced training kitchen in the whole of Africa, in the entire region. So of course, Chef Chris here will give us a bit more insight into what we actually have in this kitchen. Yeah,
Okay.
but very excited.
Chef Chris, first, I have to point out that, they say you're walking the talk, literally. So this is a spoon.
Take it, yeah.
Tell me about
Take
this.
it, pull it. But it's a spoon that we have to taste things. So I would go around the kitchen, I would taste, I would check.
It's just more convenient to have it there, yeah?
And if anybody's doing anything wrong, they get a little rap on the knuckles like that. But no, it's just for taste. It's just a habit. We have pens and we have all sorts of things in our pockets. So yeah.
Okay, so tell me about this wonderful kitchen.
Wow, the wonderful kitchen. Well, it opened last week. It's taken a couple of months to build. We've got now a purposely built kitchen for student training. Each student is allocated an area. They have a table, they have their own equipment, they have a stove. So we have 12 areas for this, and then on top of that we have the best ovens you can buy, rational ovens, the best kit. It's amazing. We have machines for vacuum packing. For people that understand what sous vide is, we can sous vide. Basically, you would vacuum pack something, and then you put it in a plastic bag, and then you will cook it slowly in a water bath.
And there
So-
we have some images of the kitchen,
Yeah,
just so
yeah.
that our viewers can actually just take a peep at it.
Yeah.
And so why is this important in the context of you being able to deliver world-class education to your students?
I think it's so important, and it's certainly in Kenya, and we're trying to encourage a lot of international. One of the reasons I was brought in, and I've been here since January, was to have a more emphasis on international cuisine. We have a new course this week, which I'm actually teaching now. I had to run out to do this interview, of European cuisine. So each week I will take a different country. This week we're doing France. We're starting with France, and we go through Italy, Spain, even the UK, whatever the culinary needs are in the UK, and we introduce the students to more international based cuisines, because we felt that it was certainly lacking, and they didn't have a lot of understanding of European and international cuisine. So that's where I come in on this.
Okay, and we know that obviously Kenya is a very dynamic market. So if there's anybody who's watching and perhaps has a passion and wants to take this up as a career, why should they pick BIHC?
Why BIHC? Well, lots of reasons. So other than our amazing new kitchen, we also are in partnership with the Business and Hotel Management School in Switzerland. So what we do with BHMS is where students can study for 2 years here in Kenya, right? You save on the fees, you still get the world-class education, and then if you wish, then you can go over to Switzerland for 1 year for your bachelor's degree, right? So other than that, then we also provide internships or offer internships for our students. These are all done by the school. So the students don't need to go out tarmacking looking for work experience and internships. We have partnerships with the likes of Hilton, Radisson Blu, Serena, Sarova, Kempinski, and so on. So basically this is world-class education and really is holistic training. Yeah.
And when it comes to the student internship and placement, and we live in a country where unfortunately the youth unemployment rates are skyrocketing.
True.
So if you look at probably your previous years, and if you look at the students who've passed through your hands, what would you say are some of the success stories that you've had as BIHC?
Well, we have a very good success rate. We're still a very young school, only 5 years old. So currently, we don't have the students at general manager level. But I'll give you some examples of one of our students one of our alumni who is a research and development manager at Raka Cheese. Right? So you can see we're not just training these students in culinary arts to go and become cooks. We're training them to go and become managers. Right? So yeah, we're looking forward to a very bright future. Yeah.
Sorry, so I wanted to, sorry, let me just take that again. So in the context of now the curriculum that you're offering, what would you say makes it more competitive as compared to other people in the market?
Well, and I'll let Chris speak about the culinary arts one. Now, what we do is also with BHMS in Switzerland is that we're constantly reviewing our curriculum and basing it on the needs of the market, right? Like right now, you mentioned about the high unemployment rate in the country. And so what we did here is that we started new, or rather we brought in new modules in entrepreneurship in a smart way. So for example, we have a module called Small Business Management, right? So that we get away from this notion of going to look for employment, or that I want to graduate and build a hotel right after. It's also okay to start small, you know? And maybe from the culinary arts side,
I mean, you've got to remember, it's not, you know, culinary arts is not just about being a chef. There's many opportunities. You can become a hygienist. You can go and work out in the safaris and the tents. I mean, there's so many options for culinary here, whether it's management or whether it's our diploma in culinary arts. But we give a very good grounding for the management students. The emphasis is not on culinary, but we will do 5 or 6 hour classes a week on culinary, on basics, so they understand how kitchens work. Because when they become managers, they need to understand this. But for our culinary students, I mean, we go from the basic of learning how to use a knife, right through for all the hygiene regulations, and they get a very good grounding in culinary.
And I know that you are back on this semester, so how have you been able to adapt to take into consideration the changes as a regard of COVID-19?
Good. So first of all, I think we're the only institution in the country right now that's actually testing our staff and students regularly. So that's number one. So you know, that's how we've managed to start well, and we've started very well. Second is that we are doing blended learning, right? So it's still too risky for us to bring in all the students in here at once. So all our theory units, like we've said, it's not just about cooking and training, but there's also sales and marketing, human resource management, and so on. So those are being done at home.
So meaning Zoom
Yes,
classes.
yeah, exactly. And then the students just come in for their practicals.
So now the wonderful kitchen now.
So in the respect of practicals, and because we're very big on social distancing, which we have to be. So we're lucky because, remember, we don't have just one kitchen, we have another 3 kitchens too. So we have 4 kitchens in total. And we apply social distancing to all of them. But with regard to the new kitchen, each student has their own section. So they're not interfering in any way with the other students. So we decided when the academic director looked at the schedule and the timetables, we were going to have a maximum 10 in each group. I mean, normally we would have 20, maybe 20 in a group, but we had to reduce. Obviously, we have more classes. So now we have 10 in a group. And if you saw the video that was shot yesterday, and you can see that, you know, they have a face mask, they have a plastic mask, they wear gloves, you know, so it's so important that and we have to keep briefing them every day to wash their hands, to sanitize, and it's an ongoing thing. The social distancing is really important.
So all the necessary health and safety guidelines are in place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So finally, as we wind up, in case anybody is interested in signing up or finding out more, how can they get in touch with you?
So very easily is to go on our website, right? There's lots of information there. There's a little button at the top, enroll now. So once a student clicks on that, then they fill in the online form and we see it, and then we get in touch with them. Alternatively, call us, 0719 050 550. Or reach out to us on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. So really on email, study@bihc.ac.ke. So reach us anywhere.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Great. So right now, let me hand over back to our DJ.